Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is going to be a video covering a few things coming down the pipeline. I've got the Tekusai Lucid that I owe you guys for a review. We'll have the Moondrop Rays soon as well. And I wanted to show you guys the Kiwi Ears Astral. This came in and I think it's great so far. It's got 6 BAs, 1 dynamic driver, and it is a all-new resin chassis for Kiwi Ears. It's very ergonomic and comfortable and more like what we see from some of the more expensive offerings from Thea Audio, and the Astral comes in at $299. I've got the Aeroso from Kiwi Ears and the Aether, and we'll do a Kiwi Ears roundup with those 3 IEMs and how they fare in competitive titles like Valorant, CS, Apex, and we will get a final ranking on the Lucid. I wanted to get this video out there, though, just to give you guys some of my impressions and thoughts on the Lucid so far. I am still sick and congested, so I want that to clear before giving anything a final ranking. So keep that in mind. It's very important to me to get things very accurately. I want to feel very comfortable when I place something on the wallhack certified tier list. I just don't want to get anything wrong. So I'm going to wait for the head cold to clear before giving these a final ranking and before getting into the Kiwi Ears. I do also have the Harmonic Dyne Baroque. This is so far been great for me. I will get these reviewed very soon as well and tested in all a different variety of titles. The Tekusai Lucid, if anybody saw the last video, again, it's a quad brid, 1 dynamic driver, 1 BA, 1 PCT, and 1 planar. It is an interesting unboxing experience. You guys can check the other video, but it's very similar to the Padsmith as well as the Audio IEMs. But again, just showing you guys that very nice carrying case that you get in the box, and you get a set of silicone tips. Interestingly enough, the Tekusai Lucid that's dropping tomorrow, I think around like $169 US, comes with the same cable, 2-pin cable, as the Astral, which is $299. So it's a nice 2-pin cable, nice braid, good texture to it, and it does have a interchangeable termination that just pops off and pops on. So it's nice to at least get a good default cable, particularly at this price point. Overall, the Tekusai Lucid for me is very tiny. If anybody needs like a very small IEM, you can definitely look towards this. If you're just uncomfortable or the conventional size doesn't work for you, you hated the Truth Air Critical Zero in terms of its overall size, these are super tiny and almost too tiny for me. With just default tips or smaller tips, they just fall out and don't really sit right. And I don't feel like I get a good seal or deep enough insertion with these. So I did have to go for the Asliceni Earfit Lights or the Origins. The SpinFit W1s did not work quite as well for me. I just felt like I wasn't getting a good enough seal. But overall, just keep that in mind. The listening experience that you have on these might differ from mine even because of the difference in insertion and ear size. I just don't feel like I get quite a good fit with the sizing of the Lucid. Overall, the Lucid, though, is a similar tuning to what we see on a variety of IEMs like the Keyfine Delchi AE, the Clean, the EM6L, the Super Mix 4. It's got that Harman-esque tuning, and I think it's going to fare somewhat similarly to some of those in terms of its overall ranking. Again, I'm not sure if I'm going to be placing it at a B or a little bit lower, maybe slightly higher, but I think it's going to fall around that territory. I don't think it's going to cross into B+. I feel more confident it's going to be B or a little bit lower, but overall it is something that, taking it in game, Apex and Val, from what I can test right now, in A and B testing it to the Delchi AE, overall imaging and depth perception are fine. I think that overall it does provide in those areas. I think when you are shooting in Apex, you can tell that elevation does cause some occlusiveness to some of the lighter slides and things that are happening around you. It's a similar issue that we have on similar tunings with some of the other IEMs to an extent to push it into a greater or higher territory on the wallhack certified tier list. It's something that in Val, I think when you are getting multiple sheriffs being shot or guardians or an operator or vandals going off, etc., it does occlude and cover in the realm of separation and layering the multitude of things that are going on when multiple vandals are being shot or so on and so forth. I think that, again, in terms of overall imaging and depth perception, I'm getting what I want out of it. But I will wait for everything to clear to really flesh out an A and B test, that separation and layering, and how that really differs from something like the other IEMs in that B category that I have here to A and B test. I don't think that it will go lower than a B minus. I don't think that it's going to go higher than a B. So it's going to fall into that category here for the Tekusai Lucid, but expect a Harman-esque tuning similar to some of these other IEMs, and again, a very small fit. I think it's a great looking IEM, and again, I do love the accessories in the box. Tekusai is a great guy, so definitely if you guys are interested in this one and you like what you're hearing, I think it is in a category that will work great for gaming. And again, keep in mind, this is not a final scoring because of the congestion as well, and I just don't find myself getting a deep enough insertion, so your listening experience will differ than mine pretty greatly if you have smaller ears and get a better fit with these. So, and it does seem very tip dependent as well, so keep that in mind when you are getting into your own testing with the Tekusai Lucid. So again, guys, I suspect these are going to go pretty quick, so just wanted to get that alert out there. Keep your eyes peeled on Tekusai's site, and if you are interested, just make sure you are ready to go. I hope it helped, guys, and I will see you guys in the full reviews. I hope this thing clears quick because we got a lot of testing to do. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.